turn on autopilot and hit the snooze button. For 900 years, in this episode of Airlock Shock, we're gonna be waking up to Pandorum. Starring Dennis Enemy Mine Quaid, Ben 30 Days of Night Foster, and Norman Walking Dead Reedus. Pandorum is a dark run-and-hide, amnesia-fueled sci-fi horror, bound to catch you off guard. So what's this movie about? Let's wake up from hypersleep to find out. Bauer, played by Ben Foster, wakes up alone and in the dark, aboard the Elysium. His current mission and whereabouts? Not a damn clue. But soon he will realize that he's not as alone as he thought. He finds fellow crew member Payton, played by Dennis Quaid, still asleep in his pod, so wakes him in hope that he has some answers to what occurred on the ship. Payton, now awake, but disoriented, can't seem to offer any useful information, due to fatigue and temporary state of amnesia, a common side effect from extended hypersleep. The two soon learn that the main power is out, and the ship will die if they don't make it to the reactor to jumpstart the engines. This won't be an easy task or a clear path. Since the lights are off, the doors are locked shut from the power drain. Bauer must crawl through ventilation and maintenance shafts, pushing through piles of conduit and corpses in the dark. While haphazardly navigating through the ship, Bauer encounters several crew members using their own tactics for survival. Unfortunately, also running into plenty of crew not so lucky. I should probably also mention that there's something else lurking on the ship. Something fast, hungry, but certainly spooky. The survivors must band together to save the ship's reactor core, while simultaneously evading ghoulish former crew members before it's too late. This movie's title was originally Elysium, which is the name of the ship in the film. However, after a few script rewrites, they settled on Pandorum. Besides, what would we call that Jodie Foster, Matt Damon sci-fi movie? Pandorum syndrome is based on a real-life psychosis called orbital dysfunctional syndrome, or ODS for short. It's caused by deep space travel and triggered from emotional stress. Starts with paranoia, delirium, and eventually a really nasty nosebleed. This movie was produced by Paul W.S. Anderson, and it shows. Paul is the king of sci-fi horror hybrids. His films have a signature style that carries through tone, lighting, and set pieces, which continues to stand out when I revisit movies like Event Horizon, Doom, Resident Evil, and Alien vs. Predator. At the end of the day, what good is a king unless he has a queen to rule by his side? Lucky enough, Paul W.S. Anderson has the queen of all queens. We're talking Milla Jovovich. And Milla, if you're listening, call me. I love you. This movie has a great twist ending, which I won't spoil. And I know you're thinking, but this movie's more than 10 years old. If you haven't seen it already, get your ass on the couch and watch it. Pandorum was originally planned to be part of a trilogy, but unfortunately due to the low box office performance, we might not ever see that happen. This movie's dead in the water, which is a bummer because I always wanted to see what happened next. Thanks for tuning in to Airlock Shock. If you've enjoyed today's content, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the depths below. Tune into our sister series, Tape Doom, starring Larry Downs, where he collects some of his favorite horror movies on VHS. Tune into our Twitch station, Nightmare Fuel Streaming, same name, easy to remember. We'll be live at 7 p.m. every Wednesday, or at least once Larry gets his fucking internet fixed. We'll be playing some of our favorite sci-fi and horror games. I'm Nick Haskin of Nightmare Fuel Streaming, and until next time, stay spacey, friends.